What is up, guys, and welcome to today's prediction video. This one is definitely the big one for the weekend. Serie A, Derby, Inter Milan, AC Milan. I don't think it gets any bigger than this. To top it all off, both sides currently are enjoying a perfect start to the Serie A season. Both teams having 3 wins out of 3. I think Inter at the top, based solely on the fact that they have scored more goals, I think it is. But this is the deciding one. The last time these two sides met was in the Champions League semi-final last season, where Inter already had a 2-goal lead in the first leg, and in the second leg they just sort of extended it, which is it came as a massive surprise to me, because I know Rafael Leao did not play in that first leg, and I expected him to, when he came on in the second leg, to change the game completely, and he kind of did to a certain extent, but Inter were just super efficient in that tie. The second leg was decided, or rather finalized, thanks to a Lautaro Martinez goal in the 73rd minute. It's all hard work done by Romelu Lukaku, actually, and you can see he's so intelligent holding on to the ball there, but giving the ball to Lautaro at the crucial point. I think if he had given it just a split second later, Martinez would have been offside. And Martinez finishes from such a tight angle and at the near post too, against the keeper of Mike Maignan quality. It's either careless goalkeeping from Maignan, but I think also it was difficult for him to see what was going on because of the amount of bodies in front of him. But it didn't matter, because at the end of the day, Inter won 1-0 on the night and 3-0 on aggregate. We start off our team analysis portion of this video with Inter Milan. Obviously, right now Lautaro Martinez is leading the way on the goal scoring charts with 5 goals already. He's hit the ground running. It's been a fantastic start to him and to Inter as a whole. I'm expecting him to score again. He's just so good, Martinez, this season. I think following the departure of Lukaku, there would have been a lot of questions asked about whether he can still do what he did so well last season, and he's provided all of the answers. And a lot of that is down to his new strike partner, Marcus Thuram, and Thuram is as well just so good. 2 assists and a goal. I think right now he's leading the assist charts, but he's tied with a few players for that one, and it's early days. But I did not think Thuram would be as good as he is in this Inter squad. It's just blown me completely out of the water. The chemistry and the understanding that he's struck up with Lautaro so early in the season, and long may it continue. And finally, I want to talk about a player who will be dictating things from deeper in, Nicolo Barella. Barella, everybody already talks about him based on his passing, his creativity, his overall awareness. I know there's a lot of talk right now about him perhaps leaving the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. A lot of teams are in the running. I know Chelsea, Newcastle, Liverpool as well. But for now, he is an Inter Milan player, and he will be a very important Inter Milan player for the season. We move on to the team analysis for AC Milan. In the same way that Lautaro is leading the way for Inter, we've got Olivier Giroud doing the same for AC Milan. 4 goals and a single assist, so 5 goal contributions from him as well. Again, everybody looked at Giroud after he left the Premier League, leaving Chelsea to join AC Milan, and everybody thought his time was up. It was just a novelty and a formality before he would move to either the MLS or a team that is slightly less competitive. But it doesn't look like Giroud has any intention of stopping. He is out there to prove that he's still a top striker, and he is doing it every single week in the Rossoneri kit. After Giroud, I'd like to talk about Rafael Leao. Now, a lot of times I criticize Leao for perhaps not making the correct decisions when in a good position. He's got the pace, so he can take on a defense. He's also got a fairly decent amount of power behind his shots and accuracy, so his goal scoring is nothing to scoff at either. But sometimes Leao forgets that there are other players on the pitch, people in better positions that he could pass the ball to. This season, Leao seems different. He seems to have matured, and I think that's exactly what Milan needed from him. This is where that goalkeeper Mike Maignan has to step up. He's going to have a defense in front of him that is a little shaky, not very sure of themselves. He's going to need to pull them out of the fire quite a few times. From what I can see, Inter are going to come at AC Milan, and Maignan is going to be tested time and time again. So he's going to need to be on the ball. He's going to need to make sure he's aware of what's going on. He's going to need to be screaming at his defense, keeping them organized. But overall, he is their last line of defense, and he's going to ensure, or he's going to have to ensure, that he remains solid at the back. Okay, on to the S3M2 verdict. In the last 5 matches between these two teams, Inter have come out on top 4 times, with AC Milan only coming out as victors once. Already the deck is stacked heavily against the Rossoneri. However, I think when it comes to Inter Milan's style of play, they are able to switch between playing possession style and playing on the counter, and I think it'll suit them down to the ground. I think Inter have just a little bit too much based on their tactics, based on their players on the pitch. I'm not by any means saying that this will be a walkover for them, but I think Milan right now, missing Tomori is just such a loss for them. They needed a tough centre-back, a rock at the heart of their defense to just keep things solid and keep Martinez and Thuram in check. And now without Tomori, I feel like there's a massive gap there. And I think that Inter will be able to capitalize on that gap, either on the counter or through some silky build-up play. But I think Inter just have a little bit too much here. I think Maignan is going to be a very, very important deciding factor in this match. If he can keep strong, then I don't see Inter scoring. But I think that there will be errors at the back. Either that or there will be moments of individual brilliance. And I just think Inter are going to be a little bit too much for AC Milan. I'm going to go with a 2-0, maybe a 1-0 scoreline here. Hi, thank you for making it to the end of this video. We really appreciate the watch time and the fact that you took some time out of your day to spend it with us talking about the sport that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, why not, drop a like down below or comment in the comment section. Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. And I mean, while you are here right now, have a look at some of our old videos too. They should be appearing on the screen right now, along with that subscribe button. So you know exactly what to do. Thank you so much. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And have a great day out there. And we hope to see you again very, very soon. Thanks. Stay safe.